Welcome to Linker's HR Quick Learning Bytes, your one-stop shop for bite-sized HR insights designed to support Linker managers. Each session spotlights a topic to strengthen your leadership toolkit, enhance team engagement, and keep you informed on HR best practices. Session 1 of Linker's HR Quick Learning Bytes is going to be covering disciplinary action. When managers are experiencing issues with an employee, there are two different approaches to consider: a written warning or a performance improvement plan, also known as a PIP. In this session of our HR Quick Learning Bytes, we will dive into the differences between the two, when to engage HR, and how to use the ADP platform to execute the process. What to do when you first start to notice issues with an employee. Step 1, document the issue by writing down the date, time, and context of the issue. Step 2, identify if this is a one-off issue or if this employee has been having this issue and or other issues performing their daily tasks. Step 3, once there has been a pattern of issues identified and documented, it is time to sit down with the employee for your first discussion. In this discussion, it is best to approach it from an empathetic angle by asking questions to understand why these issues are happening. Once you understand the circumstances, you can address the issues you have been tracking, provide resources, and set expectations moving forward. Here's what to do if the issues persist. At this point, you'll want to engage HR. You can reach out to your HR business partner or the HR help desk to set up a call to discuss what's going on. From here, HR will advise on next steps, which will either be a written warning or a performance improvement plan, also known as a PIP. Performance improvement plans can be either 30, 60, or 90 days in length, and HR can help advise what is ideal for the circumstances. Written warnings are normally used for issues such as tardiness, dress code violations, inappropriate comments, etc., essentially issues that can be fixed immediately, whereas performance improvement plans can be used when there are deeper performance issues that take time to fix, such as an inefficient workflow, time management, and/or organization issues. How to execute the written warning process within ADP. Once it has been decided with HR that a written warning is needed, you or your HR business partner will assign the written warning to the employee within the ADP platform. If your HR business partner assigns the written warning within ADP, you will receive an email from ADP with a link to access the performance dashboard. You can also access the notice by opening ADP, clicking the My Team dropdown, and then selecting Performance Dashboard under the Talent section. Next, we will do a platform walkthrough to show managers how they can assign their own written disciplinary actions within ADP. Once managers are on the ADP homepage, they'll click the My Team dropdown, followed by the Performance Dashboard under Talent. From there, they'll select the employee that they want to assign the written warning to, followed by the Action button on the right-hand side of the screen. Select Assigned Disciplinary Action. You're going to select Written Disciplinary Notice and Assign. From here, you'll click the blue Provide Feedback button next to the employee's name and walk through the 6 questions shown here. As you can see here, there is an Add Attachment button on the right side of the screen. So if you have previous documentation, you can also add it as an attachment. From here, you'll hit Submit on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. Acknowledge that you can't make edits after you submit it. And then as you can see here, it is pending approval from HR. Written warning process within ADP continued. Once the disciplinary action form has been submitted, it will be sent back to HR for approval. Once approved by HR, the manager will then set up a call with themselves, the employee, and an HR representative to mediate. After the meeting with the employee is completed, the manager will then go back into the performance dashboard and release the form to the employee to be acknowledged. This will complete the written warning process. Next, we will go over the performance improvement plan within the ADP platform. Once you have met with HR and decided on what length of PIP would be ideal for the circumstances, you or your HR business partner will launch the performance improvement plan module within ADP and share it with the manager. If your HR business partner launches the PIP, you will receive an email like the one pictured on the right with a link to access the performance improvement plan. You can also access the performance improvement plan by opening ADP, clicking the My Team dropdown, selecting Performance Dashboard under the Talent section. Next, we will do a platform walkthrough to show managers how they can assign their own performance improvement plan within the ADP platform. First, managers will click the My Team dropdown on the homepage of ADP, followed by the Performance Dashboard. From here, they'll select the employee in which they want to assign the performance improvement plan to, followed by clicking the drop-down on Actions and then Performance Improvement Plan. They will select the 30, 60, or 90-day time frame window. And the reason for assignment is where they will input all of the information from the Performance Improvement Plan template that will be provided by HR. Next, they'll select the frequency in which they want to meet with the employee once the PIP is implemented. And followed by that, it will list the questions which you will fill out during those meetings. Once completed, you'll click the Submit for Approval button at the bottom right-hand side of the page. And then here you will see that it is pending approval from HR. Performance improvement plan within ADP continued. As previously mentioned, HR will provide the managers with the performance improvement plan template, which includes all required information such as the reason for the performance improvement plan, expectations, measurable improvement metrics, etc. Once completed, you could then copy and paste the template information into the reason for assignment text box within the PIP found on the performance dashboard as shown in the screen share. Once the form is completed, it will then be sent to HR for approval. Once approved, you will then set up a call with the employee and an HR representative to mediate. During this call, the PIP will be explained to the employee and any questions will be answered. Once the call has been completed, the managers will go back into the performance dashboard and release the PIP to the employee to acknowledge. Once acknowledged, the employee and the manager will meet regularly, either weekly, bi-weekly, or on a custom set basis depending on the manager's preference. Each time the manager meets with the employee, they will complete the questions within the PIP module in ADP to track and assess the employee's progress throughout the PIP process. At the end of the 30, 60, or 90-day timeframe, HR and the manager will reconvene and determine if the employee's performance has improved or if there is a need to proceed with a termination. This will complete the performance improvement process. This will conclude Linker's first installment of HR Quick Learning Bytes. Thank you for joining us, and if you have any suggested topics for future HR Quick Learning Bytes, please reach out to Jackie Williams at jwilliams@linker.com.